I didn't get everything because I didn't want everything. But later on, I may go back and come out of pocket and get this stuff. But I got what I wanted, you know. But let's say week one, you come in, you get all your, you get everything out of the way. Your general knowledge, you get your combination, you get all your hazmat, doubles, triples, tankers, finish up your 40 hours. The next Monday, you're going to go out to the range where you start to drive the trucks. There are 5 ranges. The first range, you're with a trainer. He teaches you how to straight line back the truck, offset back the truck, and how to parallel park the truck. He walks you through the steps, you know, and once you get that down, they're gonna move you to range 2. There's another instructor there, and he's gonna do the same thing. Gonna walk you through it, kind of refine what you've already got going on, and you're gonna go to 3, which is there's no instructor on 3. You should have it by the time you get to 3. When you get to 3, you're straight line backing. You're offsetting and you're parallel by yourself. You're doing it all by yourself. It's all on you. Range 4 and 5 are in a different location. When you go to these ranges, be ready because you're going to test. You're going to test soon. And all tests are provided by Snyder. You go to Snyder to test out. So when you get over to 4 and 5, it can be any day that you test out. They're the same thing. They're all straight line backing. They're all offset. They're all parallel. But when you get over to 4 and 5, you never know. Now, me personally, I went from 1, then they sent me to 3, then I went to 4, and this morning I woke up and I went down to eat breakfast, and nobody showed up to test. And they look at me and they go, "Hurry up and eat. You're going to test." So, you never know, So I went and tested. I passed, 1 and done, and I felt really good about that. But, it's just when you get over to 4 and 5, it's coming. Get ready for it. And it's not a big deal. But in the course of all this, there's a little more than just driving the trucks, learning to do all this backing. You're going to get 10 hours of road time. More if needed, but generally 10 hours. I only did 6 before I passed, so it's pretty easy. It's pretty easy to catch on to if you just listen to the instructors. Let's see. 10 hours of drive time. They're going to teach you how to 1, drive the truck. Drive it because it's double clutching. I drive all manuals. They're little Honda Civic lowriders. You don't double clutch a Honda Civic. As a matter of fact, you just single clutch it and you keep things moving. But with these trucks, you have to double clutch. You won't pass the test if you don't double clutch the truck. So you learn to double clutch. You learn to shift the gear smoothly. You learn to downshift, rules of the road, how to turn the vehicle. Yeah, it's at first a little tricky. Left turns, right turns, what to look for whenever you're turning the vehicle, merging, how not to run over stop signs. You don't want to run over stop signs or the pedestrian who's waiting across the road. You don't want to mow them down with your tandems. So you learn not to do all that stuff. How to drive on the highway. They teach you how to drive on the highway. It's, when to downshift. It's just a plethora of knowledge they're going to throw at you. But it's pretty easy to absorb, nothing that, the average Joe can't handle. So you got 10 hours of driving mixed in with the course of time that you're going through 1 through 5, of the ranges 1 through 5. There's also something called a pre-trip. Look it up if you don't know what it is, but it's basically you have to be able to safely look over your vehicle, name certain parts of that vehicle, check these parts to make sure that the vehicle is safe to operate. You don't want to drive a truck that's unsafe because you're going to hurt yourself, you're going to hurt somebody else. So, you have to memorize the pre-trip. Look it up, I'm not going to get into it. You also have to know what's called an in-cab. It's literally an in-cab inspection. to make sure the vehicle they're in is safe to operate, and you're not going to hurt yourself or somebody else. There's also a 4-point. Same deal. You're checking stuff. You're checking your brakes to make sure that it's safe to operate the vehicle. 4-point is very important. Pre-trip, you can miss a couple. You can pass that. In cab, miss a couple. You can pass that. 4-point, no. If you miss one thing on the 4-point, you fail. It's automatic failure. It has to be perfect. You have to do it by the book, and you have to do it right. Here, I don't know about Sierra England, C1. I know here, you do it right or you don't. It's black or it's white. You know, it's not gray. It's never gray. So